So what have we got today?
We got babies. All the babies.
So what have we got today?
We got babies. All the babies. We got baby chicks.
This is where we unloaded them to when we got home.
Yes, because I was gonna put them on grass, and then it was like, you know what, we've only got like an hour, so. All our babies. We picked these up from a viewer. These are 15 Australorps from somebody I would consider pretty much a expert. She's been breeding Australorps professionally for 8 years. So these are some of the best chickens. And these are gonna be probably our yard garden birds for a little while until they become layers. And I mean, they're mixed. We don't know how many are roosters versus layers, so we'll see.
We'll find out. This has pretty much been like, okay, we're mobile.
Yeah.
This is eventually going to be our mobile flock.
Right.
Like,
at least part of it.
At least part of it.
One of 50 mobile flocks or something. Because we plan on getting like a lot more chickens too. But yeah.
it's a start.
It's nice having chicks again.
It's nice having chicks again.
It's been 3 years?
Probably, yeah, about 3 years.
Since we've had chicks.
It's been way too long.
Yeah, way too long. It was really funny. We like got out of the car and we're putting everybody in the box and getting their feed and all that. And the kids are like, I forgot how much I like having chicks. We got our compost.
Got our compost.
Yesterday.
Here, we'll walk down to the garden.
Let's go to the garden.
So coming down here, this is where we stopped. I actually saw a couple comments, people saying, don't leave your dirt uncovered out here. The red clay hardens up real hard. Well, what little we had turned over hardened up real hard.
Yeah, it did.
So we worked it up to, there was the part right in here where we had driven the skid steer to and from moving trash, and it's compacted real hard. So I've just been coming out here soaking it, and we'll work everything in. But having friends, we're not used to, like, you know, having friends that help us. Usually we're the ones who
go help. Yeah.
So Casey saw our video and he was like, dude, I got a BCS.
Casey from Honey Tree Farm. Yeah.
So one of these days he's gonna come over
out,
here Sunday, Monday, something like that. I don't know. I'm speaking before we've put it in stone. So, but it's just like, oh my gosh, yeah, we would be able to prep all these beds in a matter of like hours instead of days. So
we're gonna do this one. The rest of this one, I think we're gonna leave a path where that skid steer was.
We still have we have a lot of trash that we're gonna haul. We're just gonna use the path that the skid steer took down.
Right.
And that'll just be a path for now.
Yeah.
We'll worry about it later.
I don't know, are we doing up here?
I think so.
And then along that way?
Yep.
Because it's just a nice open area. And there's not trees in it. There's trees down there.
For the most part, once you get down, these hills stay wet. Like a week without rain, the hills stay moist.
They do.
It's amazing.
Yeah, they do, as long as there's stuff on them to cover it.
Permaculture in action right there.
Yeah. I'm excited. A lot of people have said we still have plenty of time to grow squash, beans, stuff like that. So we'll get a little bit of that going, and then we'll get ready for a fall garden. So hopefully we can have greens coming.
We're gonna grow something.
Oh yeah.
We got stuff ready to go in the ground now.
Oh yeah.
We gotta add a little more compost.
Yeah.
So you guys want to explain what you're doing?
Cause trouble. There's an anthill here, and I want to see if there's any ants in there. We're gonna dig up one anthill and try to make them play war.
So you're taking a scoop of one anthill and putting it in another anthill?
Yeah.
It's ruthless. All right, something that I've been wanting to bring up. We have a lot of knowledge in the comment section.
Yes,
like,
we do.
There's a lot of people watching that are very knowledgeable and know what they're talking about. So,
or at least you pretend you do.
Or at least
really
you pretend very well. So we've got these trees on this berm that we're currently gardening.
Working on, yeah.
The kids way down there. Okay, so there's a couple of these, and near as I can tell, it's an apple or pear. Focus. So near as I can tell, it's some sort of fruit tree. It looks like apple, looks like pear, something like that. I'll show a couple more of them. Since we have fed them, since we have done stuff to them, they're starting to look a lot better.
They are. They were so covered in the broom sage.
Yeah, that when we came out here, the weeds were literally up to the top of these little trees.
You can barely see the things.
We trimmed them, you know, all I did was mowed, so it's chop and drop. We've had a lot of rain and stuff like that. Stuff is starting to break down on top, but who knows what kind of life these things have had.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. They're a graft, I know that much. You can look at the base, and I mean, that looks like a graft. So near as I can tell, all of them have that.
Yeah, so they're probably apples.
Probably, that'd be our guess. I'll show the other ones. I did notice that the suckers that grow out of the bottom part, the original rootstock, they have slightly different leaves and the bark looks different. I don't know if it's just because it's suckers. This one over here is a good example. So this is the root ball. That's a sucker, and that's a sucker. You can see there's a difference in the bark. So the leaves look different too. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So if there's anybody out there who knows their trees, especially apple, pear, whatever,
right.
If you have an idea, if you can tell from what we've shown, please leave it in the comments. We would like to know. We're gonna leave them for now. They look kind of sickly.
They do, they're having a hard time.
They're having a hard time, they're stressed. It's one of those things, if they end up flowering, they didn't flower this year. We were out here enough, they never flowered.
No.
It could just be they're too stressed. Again, this is poor soil out here.
It is.
So we will see. We'll try feeding them. We'll try what we can.
And you trimmed them up a little bit.
I trimmed off some of the suckers.
And fed them some compost.
I gave them some compost.
Nice organic compost.
I don't imagine it'll help, but we will see. I mean, they're already here.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd leave them and
see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, the tree you have that's already planted is better than the tree you don't have, right?
Very true.
So while we're on the subject of trees, we figured we'd walk down here to where the orchard's gonna grow. We've had a lot of people ask us, you know, hey, when are you planting trees? What are your plans for trees? Fall.
Yes.
We plan on planting our fruit trees in our orchard in fall.
Yeah.
And I know you're supposed to plant trees yesterday.
Right.
And yes, we would love to plant trees. And honestly, if someone unloaded a truckload of trees,
oh, yeah,
we would be planting
we would plant
trees.
them right now.
But it's just low priority right now. We plan to do it, what, November, October,
Probably,
November, something like that.
Yeah.
As soon as it cools down and it's not going to stress them so bad in the heat. So that's our plan. So we've got our pile of compost. We've got, what was that?
10 yards.
10 yards?
Yes.
Something like that?
We had them drop it
here.
here.
It was a dump truck load.
It was. So our plan was with having them dump it here, we can move what we need to where we're like the garden area, but what's left, because you know, you always leave some on the ground. We'll spread this out, and we're planning to put our orchard here by the farmhouse.
Basically this big,
I think when I measured it, it was like a 1/4 acre-ish.
1/4 acre, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But honestly, if we space the trees right, we can get a ton of trees in here, 30 trees, something like that.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
And my goal is I want to be able to run animals once the trees are big enough, and I need to be able to mow in between.
Yes.
So just little things.
Right.
Like, honestly, there's the food forest option, there's growing things underneath, yes, but until I get control of these
crazy
weeds,
yeah,
I just need the easy options right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the future site of lots of shade.
Yes, lots of shade.
What are you doing?
Friggin' bird.
So we've got some.
That was a good one. Sorry.
We've got so many berries on this property that it's insane. We've had the conversation of, do we pick this, trim this, what do we do?
Plus we've talked before that like each area of the property has different flavored berries.
Yeah.
Different tastes.
The ones up here, they're okay. The ones down there by the swamp are sweeter.
They are sweeter.
So it's just like, okay, how do we even manage this many berries? I mean, this is thousands of berry plants.
So many.
And I mean, you can see them. There's ones up over my head.
Yeah.
I mean, they're massive. So we were talking about it, and it's like, okay, what do we do? What do we do to manage this? And I got on, and our friends, Tracy and Ashley from Farm Alarm, made this video.
They had just posted
They had just posted it. I found it, watched it, and it answered every single question we had about berries. Like trimming them, what do you do? Can you trim them? You know, every single question. So I think what we've decided we're gonna do, the areas that we like the berries the best, we're going to trim and prune, and next year we will have usable berry patches.
Yeah.
And we can actually, you know, maybe get the mower through and make a path or something like that. But
I would love for this section, because this goes way back to our property line. I would love to have just like, you know, 3 foot, 4 foot walkways with rows of berries to easily get to them.
Right now it's, you know, what, 6-7 years of just growth that has never been managed, that is so thick you can't get through it.
Hard to get through. Whenever I want to come pick berries, I have to bring Brett with me and the loppers, and he just goes through in front of me and trims everything. So I think we could trim them up real good. But there was so much knowledge that Tracy shared in that video. Yeah. So I will drop a link to that below for anybody who wants to go watch it. I mean, they do berries as a business. They've been doing it for years. Yeah, they have.
When we were out there in Missouri, we got to go see their farm, their setup, and their berry patch is beautiful.
And their berries are big.
Oh, it's just beautiful. So yeah, definitely go check them out if you want to find some very useful knowledge.
Yeah, and we are definitely going to be doing that this year. That's on the list to do soon. I know we're supposed to trim them fairly soon, so you know, when we aren't busy.
What are you guys doing?
Staring at you guys.
What are you eating?
A piece of bread and meat.
A piece of bread and meat. I'm pretty sure that's called a sandwich.
All right, so this wasn't a very long vlog. We were busy today.
We drove to get our chickies.
We stopped over at
Hickory Nut Gap. Yes, we did do that.
We had late lunch there, and we've had their meat before. It's grass-fed, organic, the best of the best, and literally the best burger I have ever had in my life.
And we've eaten across the country and had grass-fed burgers.
I don't know, there was a place up in Michigan that was pretty close, but I think this one was the best burger.
Really good.
So like anybody in the Western North Carolina area, go to Hickory Nut Gap, get some of their food. I mean, get their meat.
Yes.
Their meat. Grass-fed, organic. I mean, just
we grabbed as much as we could fit in our freezer, which right now is this big. So it's like, okay, but we did. That was a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
And I really just drove today.
Yeah,
so
a lot of driving.
Nothing exciting.
So like, not a big vlog today. Not a whole. It's mostly talking. We have a little footage of today, but. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. Like, we feel loved and supported. Like, we never thought YouTube would be this.
Be our family?
Be our family,
in a weird way. Yeah, you guys are definitely part of our family. So I think I am going to be taking a break from answering comments in the next couple ones.
It's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming, and it's all, I mean, it's good, but like, I just need brain space right now as we plan to redo the interior of the mobile home. So if you don't see me in there, or Ben,
I'm on there as much as I can. A lot of people have seen me in there answering comments. Guys, we're busy. If you have any idea how long it takes to go through over 1,000 comments, like, it's nothing personal. It's just we have other things to worry about. So, you know, hey.
Yeah. Don't be sad. We'll be back at some point, but we realized that we really need to focus on what's coming up for the mobile home. So if you don't hear from us as far as comments go,
that's why.
We'll be back. I just want to give everybody a heads up before they're like, did you disappear?
No, still here. Just up to here with other projects.
Yes, but we love the comments, so I mean, keep them coming. It's all good.
Yep.
And
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. It's starting to get dark. We picked up nectarines from a fruit stand on the road today. I'm gonna go eat me some nectarines. I love me some nectarines, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Bye.